Hola Bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. C'est moi, Magic Mel, Charles, and my cat Pancho just behind me. If you hear him, I don't know the word English, you know that kind of sound cats make, it's him, okay? You know what? I'm in storytelling mode, and I thought there's no better way to finish season 11 than with a story. Is that correct? So I'm going to tell you a story through this deck. And I don't know if I shared with you that I'm reading The Never Ending Story again. I think I read it when I was like a kid, but you know what? I can't remember. Like I'm reading it, I'm like I can't remember what the story basically. I'm discovering new things. I think they made a movie, and the movie only it ended up to the first half of the book, but there's a whole second half of the book which I'm like, wow, the story continues, and it's amazing. Michael Ende, he really weaves in deeper esoteric meanings also, and I really love it. And just the imagery that is conjured via the words is amazing, fantastic, literally like the land called Fantasia. So if you haven't read it, I mean, come on, it might be a children's book, but there's a little kid in you too. I hope so. I hope you keep your inner child alive, your inner teenager alive, because those past versions of us are still very much in us and need to be expressed. They play their role even as adults. It's not like we reach a certain age and then we're like an adult and the child version of us disappears. The child version of us keeps us full of awe, full of curiosity, full of joy. So it's a very, very essential aspect of us. It is also the way we can connect to our higher self. It's kind of ironic. It's via the innocence and the purity of your inner child. So honor the child in you. Treat your inner child to something. In my case, I'm reading The Never-Ending Story. Okay, vamos allá. So let's pull our 6-card story here. Panchito, I'm like literally have like 2 centimeters of this chair and the rest is occupied by Pancho. Never mind. I appreciate your company. Vamos allá. Dear Asga team, connecting with you. What is a story that wants to be told and that is relevant for you on the other end of the screen? Huh? What is the first card of this story? Thank you so much. Ooh, 2 cards came out. Ooh. Oh gosh. I need to stretch after this basketball session. My God. Or 3 cards came out. Let's just go with it. Yeah? Let's roll. Let's not overthink. First card. We've never had this card. It's a beautiful card. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, some kinky stuff going on there, but no. It's all good. What a beautiful image. So there's this lady. It's like a female version of Tarzan embracing the lion. And that is so trippy. You know, in the book, Bastian, the human kid that enters the story of The Never-Ending Story, there's a part where he creates a desert and where he creates this being, the most powerful being. Can't remember his name now. It's basically this lion, and the lion turns into stone at night, because when he turns into stone, the desert disappears. The lion carries the desert around him. He's like the essence of the desert. So at night when he falls asleep, the lion, he petrifies, and then when everything is dark, this beautiful neon jungle starts sprouting. In any case, there's a moment where Bastian, the human child, doesn't know what's going on, and he fears that he's like petrified, that his friend, the lion, is petrified, and he embraces him. So that's very much the scene that I'm reminded of here. So this story starts with this lady reconnecting with her wild side, the mysterious side of her, the instinctual part of her. It is her reconnecting with nature, and not only outside of her, but inside of her. So it's a beautiful reunion of her embracing her own instinctual strength, embracing and claiming the beauty that lies in this instinctual, savage strength, coming to peace with that part of her. Beautiful. Second card. So this seems like two parallel worlds, no? There's the lady in the jungle in this devotional moment of embracing that savage part of her in an act of devotion. And somewhere in another part of the world, there is this muchacho, this caballero, pacing around an hourglass, a timer, one of those old school ones, and I love them. I love everything old school. Kind of pacing restlessly around this clock. And as you know, once the last sandcorn drops, time is up. So is there some kind of deadline? Is there some kind of urgency? Something that he feels needs his attention? Is he feeling that time is running out for something to happen? Third card. Ooh. The missing piece of the puzzle. I feel that both characters, the lady in the jungle, as well as our character here, are seeking to complete their puzzle, their soul's puzzle, their soul's map. So let's look closer at this puzzle. There's a castle. It is held up in a kind of bubble or globe by two angels, two cupids almost. And the back of the castle, there's a rainbow. So it looks like a vision that is longing to be built and is almost complete. There's only one missing piece of the puzzle missing. And as you can see, the hand is holding that missing piece and is about to complete the puzzle. So it feels like by the lady connecting, embracing, and claiming her wild side, and this gentleman realizing that time is running out, that in the larger scheme of things, from the soul's perspective, things are actually falling into place. The puzzle is being completed. I'm liking this. Okay, 3 more cards. What happens? Well, let's leave it open. What comes next? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Spirit team. You know, we are the authors of our own story. So why not take the pen and write the story that you want to live out? I would do that every day. I journal and I write out what I want to experience. I write out what my wishes are, what my desires are, because hey, we are here to manifest our desired reality. The universe is not against us. The universe is like, okay, let's go. Unblock yourself and I can help you manifest that. So to be conscious about that fact that we can write the story that we want to write is the missing piece of the puzzle. So, what was I saying? Magic Mel, focus. Okay. We said that there's two characters, no? And that there's a bigger plan here, a divine plan that's coming together. And that's perhaps is linking both characters. This divine plan has to do with rolling the dice of destiny, taking the leap of faith, seizing the opportunity to open ourselves to life, to say, I'm ready. Let's go. Luck is on my side. This whole story is guarded, highly protected by divine guidance. This seems like Gabriel with his trumpet, like judgment. He's got several wings. He's a pretty cool character. No, Charles, I know you're still the best, but still, Charles is like, hey, no, you're still the best. But this is a pretty cool character as well. It feels like the time is right for the puzzle to be completed, for a new chapter to begin. All it requires is taking a leap of faith, taking a leap in faith of destiny's calling, knowing and feeling deep in your bones that you're leaping into your destiny, knowing that all the puzzle pieces make sense, connecting the dots, everything makes sense, the story makes sense, and that there's this moment of opportunity to feel the urgency and to act and to reconnect with the divine feminine inside all of us, the beautiful, creative, instinctual, receptive, creative part of us. This is all divinely guided. We have one more card. This is the final card, no? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, what is the final card to sum up this story? One card that helps us come to completion. You know, November is actually energetically the last month of this year. Energetically, the new year, 2024, starts already in December. Like, we are in a month of completion, guys. The puzzle is being completed in this month in a lot of ways. So I'm not surprised that this story comes up. But let's see what the last card is. Thank you so much, the Asgard team. Please help us conclude this beautiful story, which I like because they're also new cards. What is the last card of this story? Thank you so much. I'm sure the angels enjoy storytelling as much as we do. Ready? The banker. We've come across this character a few times, no? The bureaucrat who is overwhelmed, tired, exhausted, and about to throw the towel also. Realizing that, you know what? All of this accumulation, aggregation has not led me to fulfillment, has not lit me up, is not real success. This is not where my destiny lies. This is not where my purpose lies. This actually leaves me feeling empty. So let's rewind. I feel that this character is very much connected to our banker. This character cannot envision himself to end up like this personaje. He doesn't see his fulfillment in this kind of projection into the future. He has a choice to make. Who am I becoming? Am I defining what success means to me personally, or am I succumbing to some notion of success that is being imposed on me by exterior forces, exterior expectations, exterior authorities? He feels the urgency to make a decision. He feels that he's at the point where things are making sense. His heart's vision is becoming clear. His heart's destiny is to build this beautiful castle on strong foundations, internal foundations that go beyond just the monetary, the quantitative. He's ready to roll the dice and seize this opportunity, this energy of opportunity. He feels that he's being guided and he's being protected by something that is watching out for him. Divine guidance. And this divine guidance is leading him to his divine feminine, who in her own world has been making peace and embracing her instinctual self, her wild, savage nature, bringing harmony internally to herself, reclaiming her beauty, reclaiming her physicality. He knows the time is now to define the success that is meaningful to him, the success that feels soulful and purposeful and aligned with his heart's desire. He knows what that missing puzzle piece is and where that missing puzzle piece is, and what that larger vision consists of. Leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this short story. Let's remember, guys, we can always rewrite our story. Yes, the story we might have written our stories in the past in an unconscious matter. But now, if we seize this energy of opportunity to become conscious of our powers, of our abilities, of our multidimensional being, if we become aware that there's a huge window now to seize that pen and to write a new story, to turn the page and start afresh. Yes, having taken the lessons from the past, but not being chained and constricted by the past anymore, but being excited and ignited by this vision of the future. That is a true blessing. And it's up to you and me to write this new story, to write the never-ending story in a way that pleases us, and that is aligned with divine inspiration. Hola Bandidos. I hope you enjoyed season 11. It was a special one for me. I feel more and more aligned, connected with myself, connected with you guys. So it can only get better. The best is yet to come. Okay, Panchito is... Can you hear him? He's in the back here. Charles and I salute you. Remember, I'm doing pro bono coaching sessions this month, so take the opportunity, hit me up. Calendly link is in the description box below. And I do tarot readings and what else? Join us on Patreon. I'm building a tribe there, a beautiful community. You can support me there directly. Okay, I appreciate you guys, every one of you. I'm so grateful to have you on this journey of self-discovery. And let's roll on. Season 12 is coming up super soon. Ciao, Bandidos.